Hello, my name is Anna Green, and I go to Naaman Middle School in Chalfont, Pennsylvania. For my Google Science Fair project, I chose to do how water affects the use of weed killer on plants. My question for my experiment was, does water affect how weed killer works on plants? For my experiment, I decided to make 5 different solutions of Roundup and water mixed together. One had 100% Roundup, one had 75%, another had 50%, one had 25%, one was all water. After these solutions were made, I put them into 5 different spray bottles. Then, over a 10-day period of time, I sprayed the 5 different groups of plants every 3 days and recorded the heights of the dying plants each day. I kept the water plants separate from the weed killer plants so it wouldn't get infected. My hypothesis for this project was that if I added more water to the weed killer, the less the weed killer would affect the plants. My dependent variable was the change in height of plants, and my independent variable was the different solutions of Roundup. I had a control group which was an all-water plant. After my experiment went on for 10 days, my hypothesis was proven right. The plant that was sprayed with only weed killer died the fastest, dropping 10 centimeters of height in only 10 days. I also noticed that the solutions of 75% and 25% Roundup both ended up being 9 centimeters, which surprised me since they were 2 different solutions. I also noticed while doing this experiment that a white powder was on the top of all the plants I sprayed with weed killer. It was just dried up Roundup that didn't make it onto the plant. This can help people today in everyday lives because it teaches us not to spray our crops with this chemical until the grounds are dry and the Roundup won't work efficiently on the crops. My experiment may not be 100% reliable because some plants may have been sprayed a little more than others, or some might have been more healthy. One way I could make this experiment better is by having all the same spray bottles, not 5 different ones. Researching this topic has interested me in many new things, but the biggest is the different types of pollutions that are occurring in our world.